The same thing with Spanish music. You go to a club, I ain't even gotta say international club, but a club that's a crossover club, they play Spanish music. And you don't know what the they saying. Suavemente is the only word I know. Suavemente, but I hear every time I go to Bodega, Poppy plays it. But there's nothing wrong with Bad Bunny, who's one of the biggest celebrities and biggest artists out right now performing at the Super Bowl. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. His music transcends. He's one of the biggest artists. Outside of like,
but it's a American English speaking event, and my whole thing is it's a performance. Now I can understand, like, because he did already perform at the Super Bowl during Shakira set or something, right?
I think
and
so.
The J-Lo Shakira set. So I'm cool with some Spanish being thrown in and so forth, but this is an event that's primarily American English speaking. I understand. Look,
there's Spanish players that play in the NFL.
I understand
so those players
that,
need to be represented as well.
But they all speak English.
Doesn't matter. But they still listen to Spanish music. Still represents who they are.
I would almost
still represents their country or their territory.
I would almost
as you would
expect
say,
that more like a baseball game, you know, where it really is a very Spanish-rooted game as well. Like I said, like if he performed the World Cup, I'd be like, oh, obvious choice, Bad Bunny at the World Cup. But I don't know, man.
I disagree.
I said what I said.
I think the Super Bowl, when they pick artists, they pick the biggest artists to perform there, right? And last year, people were mad Kendrick, but he was the biggest artist at the time for our culture.
I wasn't mad at Kendrick. I thought that was a great choice.
They asked Taylor Swift, they asked Adele. Allegedly, they both said no.
Okay.
I don't see nothing wrong with Bad Bunny. He puts on amazing performance. I don't see nothing wrong.
They should have had Drake.
He's one of the biggest artists.
They should have had Drake.
Didn't Drake turn it down a couple of years? And I don't think Drake would do it after Kendrick. Not that.
Why not?
I don't think he would. Didn't Drake just do the World Cup, or he's about to do the World Cup or something like that? That's what they say allegedly? I don't know.
Allegedly?
I don't know.
That makes sense as well. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still going to say what I say. I just feel like it's pandering away from the core audience. And I understand why they're doing it, because they are trying to expand. But, like, for example, there's huge K-pop artists. Do you want to see a K-pop group perform at the Super Bowl?
No.
You know?
I don't know any K-pop
Korean?
artists. But that's like saying...
It's the same thing.
But that's like having Kendrick there, right? 60% of the NFL's people that's in that building is probably, white, I would say.
Okay.
70% maybe, white. They probably didn't know half of Kendrick's songs on there, right? They probably only knew one, maybe.